Championships, the men's Senior A Championship final is underway. All boats away to a clean start. And after 100 metres, there's nothing to call in this race. All rating high, as one would expect, all bumping, and there isn't between the 5 boats across the lake, there is not much more than 2 canvases. So we're coming up now to the first kind of marker, and I'm going to tell you at the first marker who's going to be in the lead, and that's at 250 metres. At 250 metres, I'm going to say it's level between UCDA, Commercial and NUIG, dead level, and only a canvas back to the other 2 boats. And we're coming up now, we've gone through 250, we've gone through 300 metres, and it's Commercial with the number plate ahead of the UCDA boat and the NUIG boat. In the middle there, we have the DUBC boat. They're being hit slightly funny, but they're only a canvas down. The UCDB boat is level with them. As we come up to the 500 metre mark off the start, there'll be 1,500 metres to go. There's not going to be a lot in this. And coming up to 500, this is the situation. It's Commercial by a bit of a canvas over NUIG, by a bow ball over UCDA, by a third of a length back to UCDB and the DULB or DUBC crew. They have a canvas on UCDB. Now after 500 metres, it's Commercial have tried to stride it out and tried to take a little bit out of this. Commercial now have a canvas on UCDA. They have a quarter of a length on NUIG, who have a half a length on the Trinity and UCDB crews. But we're coming up now, we're coming up to the 750 metre mark. There'll be 1,250 left to go. At 750 metres, it's going to be Commercial will hold the lead. And the bow ball of the UCD boat and NUIG boat are at the back of the 4-man's boat, backstops in the Commercial boat. But UCD on the enclosure side now are trying to charge, and they've brought it back where the bow ball is opposite the footrest of the 2-man of the Commercial boat. That's all that's in it in this Senior 8 final. NUIG are still well in this because they're only a half a canvas down on the UCDA crew, and then it's a length back to the Trinity and the UCDB crew. But still out in front after 900 metres, it's Commercial. Commercial hold the lead in this. I'm going to have to stand up to see across the lake. Yes, it's the Commercial boat. Commercial now have a half a length on the UCDA crew, who only have a tiny amount, a bit of a first, very small flying pan on the NUIG boat. We're gone through 1,000. It's Commercial in the lead. Commercial have the lead in this race now. Half a length over UCDA, and then just a bit of a thing over NUIG. UCDB now are overlapping on the NUIG crew, and there's a half a length back to the Trinity boat. Commercial now trying to stride this out, trying to take it out further. They're pushing like hell as we go through and approach 1,250 with 750 to go. But this race is far from over, and this is far from over. But Commercial have the advantage. They have a half a length over UCDA, and then it's a canvas back to the NUIG boat. Now we're going to try and stay with this the whole way as we come up now, coming up towards the last 600 metres. Commercial have extended that lead. They've taken it up to 3/4 of a length lead over the UCDA crew, who still have a canvas over NUIG. NUIG now are trying to make a charge over on the enclosure side. But this race is for Commercial. But UCDA are making a massive charge now. They've brought back the bow ball to the footrest of the 5-man in the Commercial boat as we approach 500 metres to go. It's Commercial now with 2/3 of a length over UCDA, who are charging. NUIG are charging. The last 500 metres, what's going to happen? Your guess is as good as mine. We're coming into the enclosure now. It's Commercial with a half a length over UCDA, who have just a bit more than the canvas over NUIG. Coming up, boat is charging. The UCDA boat on the enclosure side is charging. Commercial are charging, and the bow ball of the UCD boat now is opposite the 4-man's footrest in the Commercial boat. That's the distance between the 2 of them. What's going to happen in the next 300 metres? Your guess is as good as mine. Coming in front of you now is Commercial, but UCD are charging like that. The bow ball is now up to the 2-man, and it's back up to 2-man's backstop, and that's the distance between Commercial and UCD. We're coming up in front of you, and it's going to be some finish here. We have Commercial hanging on for dear life, but pushing for all their work, and it's UCD. Now this is a race between neighbours. It's between Commercial and UCD as they come up in front of you. Commercial are hanging on there. It's UCD still pushing. You can see it for yourself. I'll go to little left this run into the line, and it's over to you.
Down out to the last few places in the final of the men's senior raid. UCD coming back all the time. The most exciting finish we've had this weekend. UCD nearest to us. Commercial hold on to the finish as they come to the final of the men's senior raid. UCD nearest to us. Commercial on the far side. Who's going to get there? We're going to have to check for the photo finish.
Jesus.
As we see the crews come in for third, fourth, fifth, very exciting finish there. Our last race today, the final of the men's senior race, the big pot.
One of us is
So
going to
we
be
just
on
wait.